Alright. I just wanted to quickly give you some insight on another movie that I watched pretty recently. It is called Oracle. Not a known actor to me is in this movie, so I went in blind again when I saw this. And yeah, it's really cool. It well, the idea is cool. The overall movie is kind of questionable by the end. So I'm quickly gonna explain a few things that don't give anything away. Uh, where to watch, I'll tell you, and then I will also give a rating, my own personal rating for it. And then after that, I'll give a little spoiler warning, because I do want to talk about a few details that if you don't want spoilers, don't watch that part. I'll let you know when we get there. So, Oracle follows Shade, um, Ryan Destiny's character, Shay. Uh, a bunch of stuff happens. She was looking for a job, stuff like that, and she gets a job at a plantation, or what used to be a plantation. So there's a lot of racial undertones to this movie, and I think that makes it really, really cool. Because a lot is put into that, and a lot comes out of that that really affects the movie. I think that whole part of the movie is amazing. The second part of the movie, where stuff kind of goes a little weird and horror wise, it kind of falls down a few pegs just because it's very basic and the scares are not there, or at least one is there, and it was very unexpected. But all the other ones are so basic, it's impossible not to see them coming. Now, where you can watch this is YouTube, Hulu, Amazon, and Max. I saw it on Max. That's where I watched it. Watch it wherever you feel like. I'm not gonna tell you where to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you have, check it out. It's cool. It's pretty okay. It's for me not knowing what it was at all. I liked it. Um, Also, I just wanted to quickly show you this poster that they made looks a lot like Cabin Fever. I just quickly wanted to point that out. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, but that movie's amazing. Uh, but yeah, I'll give it a 6 just based off the idea alone. It would be higher if the rest of the movie held up. But yeah, go check this one out for sure. Very cool premise, kinda weird at the end horror movie. Now, here it is. Alright? Be prepared. Be prepared. Spoiler warning is in effect right now. If you have not seen the movie, go watch it. If you're not interested in the movie at all, if you're not interested in the movie at all and is not gonna watch it, then I guess you're good. If you've seen it, stick around, you know? But I basically wanted to talk about, alright, right now. It's happening. Spoiler right now. Ready? Good. Okay. These decisions in this movie are absolutely horrendous. The decisions that Shay makes throughout this movie is horrible. Because not only does she never thinks about certain things, she's also super stupid. She basically kills a character herself because she didn't say anything to him at all. She did not warn him about anything that was happening until he was already fucked. And then on top of that, the ghost girl um is in front of her friend in a later scene, and she stabs her friend because she didn't think. What, the ghost? Do you think the weapon's not gonna go through her? Like, of course it did. Therefore, she stabs her friend like a fucking idiot. So that's kind of fucked up. Um, yeah, and then the twist questionable for sure. It's basically a loop, which I kind of like it, but I kind of don't because it makes no logical sense on where does that lead the characters at the end? If it's a loop that gets broken, so does that mean that Shay is real or fake? And is everything that happened real or fake? I don't really understand that whole factor. The kids were good actors for sure. I give them a lot of credit. They were very good. The ghost girl overall was not great in my opinion. She looked kind of cool, but at the same time, you could that costume's very easy to duplicate. Like it's probably you'd probably find the same costume in 14 different horror movies. But yeah, stupid stuff happens in this movie that kind of doesn't ruin it, but it knocks it down a few pegs for sure. Like I just said, but yeah, the twist with Blair is amazing for the most part, besides the fact that it makes zero sense by the end of the movie. But at the time of watching, you're like, oh, that's pretty neat. That's something different, kind of. But yeah, the more you think about it, the dumber it gets. Like I'm thinking about it right now, and it's not good. It really isn't good. Um, but yeah, uh, I definitely recommend at least checking this one out. And if you did watch it already, please let me know what you thought about it because I want to make sure that I'm not alone here thinking that the idea was cool, but the overall execution was questionable. So yeah, if you made it this far, I'm assuming you better have seen it by now, or you're not interested in it. So yeah, and if you sat through this spoiler warning, and if you comment that I spoiled it, I I don't know what I'm gonna do, but that'd make me kind of sad because you did not listen at all. Um, but yeah, I hope you check it out for sure. See you in the next one.